All right, guys, we'll be getting started shortly. Yo, David, what's up, man? Sorry, guys, I'm a minute or two late. Had a lot of running around to do today. Mondays tend to be my busiest days. Sword. Yeah, David. Might have a late start. Might need an extra minute to get set up here. I did not have time to test everything before. I don't even know how well you guys can see that. Hey, David, do me a favor. Very curious how you're going to try and play Connect 4. David, can you do me a favor? Can you tell me, can you read these numbers right here on your screen? Is that, you guys know I just do a lot of trial and error on here. Very curious how you're going to try and play Connect 4. It's cracking me up. Yeah, I have it thought out. It does not mean it's going to work. But we're going to try. But, are you able to read these black numbers that I wrote right here? By any chance? It should say... Well, I don't want to influence in case it can't. It was better further back. Oh, because the light was on it. Can you read it there? Might have to make it a little thicker. Oh wow, it is better further back. Oh, I see. The light definitely is helping. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, we're gonna be adding Connect 4 in for you guys to play. It's gonna be for bonus points. Alright. We're gonna try that. Otherwise, yep. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. We're gonna see how it works today. We're gonna see. Thank you, David. I appreciate the help a lot. Welcome back. It is not a sword. This is going to be a fun one. This is only for bonus points. I've actually have some board games that we're going to be playing too, and kind of. I'm going to be adding some new things this week. Yo, Mike, what's going on? Mike Tones, welcome back. What's going on here? We're playing the usual live game night where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. However, we're going to be adding Connect 4, oddly enough. So how it's going to work, guys, I'll let you guys know, is whenever somebody gets a point, okay, for now when you guys enter the scoreboard, you're going to be numbered based on when you enter. So if you're the first person to enter the scoreboard, you'll be the number 1. If you're the second person, you'll be number 2. And every time one of you guys gets a point, I'm going to write your number on a Connect 4 piece, and you're going to tell me which slot you want me to put it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. And if you get 4 in a row, you'll get a bonus point. If not, and yes, there will be a dozen people playing potentially. We're just trial and error. I could probably move it closer. The only thing is, I think if right here works for you guys, I'll keep it there, because then it means I can grab my screen easy right there. So we're going to try that. It's a little bit of a trial and error. Like when all the pieces are used, I'm going to reset it, and I might reset it when somebody gets Connect 4. I'm not 100% sure yet. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Sorry I was a couple minutes late. Sorry we're even a few minutes late of starting. But welcome, guys, to another live game night where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. Whoever gets the most points by the end of the night will be entered into the Hall of Champions. David, I am humbly not. Well, I've never taken a test, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment, though, is all. Also, I mean, it's just, this is what I've been doing for years, is game stuff, you know what I mean? So, what's up, Mike? I appreciate the compliment. I have a lot more things I'm going to add as well. You know what, I'm probably just going to have to skip this now. I've been running so behind. I had to get so many things. I bought like 8 more things for the stream today at a thrift store. And I this took a stupid amount of setup because I had to take stickers off of both sides of these. Sup, Mike, sup, David. All right, guys, we're just going to get into it. We're going to go ahead and start it off with Tribond. I also, guys, I know a lot of you guys like Tribond. I saw another version of Tribond when I was at the thrift store today. So I picked it up. Because we're almost out of these cards, and so once we're out, I'd like to put them away for a while, but we have another version, super excited about that. I also got even more Family Feud cards, and the fun fact is, now I have 2 or 3 decks of Family Feud that I haven't even opened yet. So that's cool. So we're going to go ahead and start it off with Tribond. Alright. First person to tell me the correct answer will get a point on the scoreboard. Tribond is where I give you guys 3 things. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have birch, beech, buttonwood. First person to tell me what birch, beech, and buttonwood have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Tree is correct. Welcome, James. All right, James. Guys, it's going to be a little bit of a slower stream so while we get in the groove of the new bonus. All right, James, you got tree. You are the first person to enter the scoreboard today as a former champion. Of course, you're entered in as red. Whoever gets a point. Sorry, guys, I'm figuring this out live on stream. Whoever gets a point will get their number entered onto a chip, and now that you got a point, you get to pick between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, or 7. And I will put your chip there. You were the first person onto the scoreboard. If you get 4 in a row, you get a bonus point. There's a lot of trial and error in things. So, James, you got the point. Let me know if you... and we're going to keep moving on. Eventually, we'll be in a fluid spot for it. 5. Perfect. James, you were the first person on the scoreboard, so that means your chip is going to be number 1. And yes, this is going to reset every stream, guys, so this is where it's going to start getting tricky. After a few streams, it's going to start getting tricky, because you might think you're one number and you're another number. Mike, do you have 2 accounts? I see like 2 different pictures. What's up, brother? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to another round of Tribond. First person, tell me what these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. Opal, jade, topaz. And these are only bonus points, by the way. Opal, jade, topaz. Gems is correct. Hey, Johnny Biz, welcome. David, go ahead and pick your number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. David, welcome to the scoreboard. You're number 2 on the scoreboard. David is a former champion. You are entered in as red. David picked 4. Guys, I have no clue how this is going to work out. I don't think bonus points are going to be handed out often, but they will. That's a rough 2. That's okay. All right, we have welcome Johnny. Welcome back, Johnny. Welcome back, Patrick. Good to see you back again. Making that book is quite the accomplishment. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It was my first book. I'll have another one published hopefully next month, and another one sometime in the winter. Yo, Baronator. Yo, Josh the Great. My God, we got so many regulars back and so many champions. We're going to go ahead and continue on. Connect 4. Yep, kinda. It's for bonus points. I'm going to explain it real quick while we got a few regulars, and then we're going to keep going on. Actually, you guys will see how it's played. You'll see how it's played as we go. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Oh. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Well, now I don't. Now I have to make sure I actually write them the numbers the same. Awesome. Perfect. You just improved that. I will do that. Thank you. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have baby blue eyes, baby's breath, black-eyed Susan. Excuse me, black-eyed Susan. Baby blue eyes, baby's breath, black-eyed Susan. I sound like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they are not. Black-eyed Susan. Yo, what's up, Ash? Welcome back. They're not smells, they're not baby, they're not iris. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common, and it's got to be on this card. We'll get a point on the scoreboard. Flowers is correct. David, go ahead and pick. David, you're number 2. You're the second person on the scoreboard. So, David's sorry guys, it's so new and I've been really flustered running around fast today. You're picking 5. Awesome. So this is how this is working. This is for bonus points. David was the second person on the scoreboard. So I'm going to take one of the chips and I'm going to write 2 on them. That 2 on here represents David. Every time you guys get a point, you are going to pick. Every time you guys get a point, you're going to pick one of the columns for me to put your token in. If you guys can see the numbers, the columns are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. David got the point and he picked 5. I can spin it from the top right there. That'll make it easier. Cool. All right. What if we get 17 points? So the board will be reset. Ash Halloween, at least in the United States, I think it would be the same as October 31st. The board's going to be reset a couple times throughout stream. Either when all of the tokens run out, there's only 35, or maybe when somebody gets Connect 4, I might just reset it. I'm not sure. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Fish, chicken, Easter. Damien, you have to earn a point on the scoreboard for an opportunity to get a bonus point on Connect 4. Baronator's popping in and out, no problem. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that. Who got it? Egg got it. Oh, Just for Fun Fishing Mom got it. Egg was correct. Hey, Just for Fun Fishing Mom, welcome back. We added Connect 4. Just for Fun Fishing Mom, you're number 3. Now you guys have to know your number on the scoreboard. That does change every single stream. Welcome to the scoreboard. James, David, and Just for Fun Fishing Mom. I forgot to give the sounds. Just for Fun Fishing Mom, please pick a column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you get 4 in a row, you get a bonus point. And as a returning champion, of course, you're entered in as red on the scoreboard. You picked 3. You're number 3. Give me a second. Let me write that on. Let me confirm. Just for Fun Fishing Mom, you said 3. I have them numbered on my side too. Oh, I better make sure that they're right. Sorry guys, I've been in a hurry. A lot of running around to do. There's this thrift store by me that's like half off Mondays, so I try to go there I only go on Mondays to try to get games. I got like 8 new things today for the stream. And it was really, really good deals. Speech typo. I got so many speech typos. I don't even know what I said, but I've got so many. My bad, guys. Oh, the eggs thing? Yeah. Yeah, where's the mister at? Where's Just for Fun Fishing? Guys, we're going to move on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have the trucks, the deck, the wheels. He taking a nap? That's fair. Patrick used to buy ancient board games from Goodwill. Dude, I have a Goodwill in my town too. It's probably a little bit further away, but I check them too. Skateboard is correct. Barinator, pick your column. I think you know how it works by now. If not, I can definitely explain it. It's still new. You've just been here for a minute while I've explained it. Barinator, you're number 4 on the scoreboard. Welcome to the scoreboard. Yeah, a lot of these games that I have on this stream are they've not been in print for like 10 or 20 years. Barinator, as a former champion, you are entered in the scoreboard as red. Guys, there also might be a slight change to how you enter the Hall of Champions coming up soon. Barinator, you picked 6. All right, Barinator, you're number 4. Barinator's number 4. Barinator picked 6. All right, moving on. Hey, Johnny, welcome back. Johnny, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you can come here in a safe environment and have some fun, you know? If I could recommend anything, if your school eventually offers wrestling, it was one of the best skills I ever learned for myself for self-defense, and I would highly recommend you you learn it. Give me a second. Guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm actually going to have to turn the reactions off. Okay, it didn't turn them off for me. Nah. Oh. Shoot. Sometimes it's hard for me to read it. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. We'll get right back to it very soon. So sorry. A little flustered today. Then go. Young man's question. I had metal wheel clips on roller skates. Well, this was, wait a minute. The answer was skateboard, though, which is different. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I have to be very, very careful with this because I don't know how easy it'll be to undo one of these if I give the point up to the wrong person. So, continuing on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. An orthodontist, a chiropractor, an optometrist. Optometrist? Is that how you say it? That's fair, Patrick. Doctor is correct as a point for Mike Tones. Mike, welcome to the scoreboard. Mike, you're number 5. Please pick your column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get more fluid at this, guys. Mike is a former champion. You are entered in as red. Good to see you back. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Mike Tone says 4. All right. John, I hope you can come here and have a good time. You know, that's kind of why we like to keep it a family friend, or, you know, fun, fair, and friendly. The 3 Fs. Fun, fair, and friendly. Because even if people have a bad day, bad life, bad week, whatever, they can come here and they can know that they're in a safe environment to have fun. So you don't have to worry about getting bullied here, my friend. We're going to move on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common, I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have bench press, military press, squat. Bench press, military press, squat. Good, Johnny. I'm glad you're not in that school anymore. Gym. Typos are fine. Gym is Mike. That's a point for you. Please pick your column. And Mike, you're number 5. That's for... Yeah, these numbers are for you and me. Mike Tones picked 5. I hope you guys like this system. I'm trying this out with a very easy thing like Connect 4. But we are going to use a similar system like this for board games. Somewhat. So there's a lot of trial and error. You guys know I develop a lot of this stuff on stream live, like this. This is actually the reason I was 2 minutes late. So sorry. Continuing on to another round of Tribon. First person telling me what these three things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. I do have more things to add this week. I hope you guys like. All right, we have pool, kitchen, dinner. First person to tell me what pool, kitchen, dinner have in common. We'll get a point on the scoreboard. Another technical difficulty. Table is correct. That is a point for Mike. Mike, pick your columns, or pick your column. Oops. Can I slide the Connect 4 board over the scoreboard? Oh, like not being in front of the scoreboard? Like that? I don't need my book there. And then with the 3. Cool. More visible with solid color background. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Cool. Perfect. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me these three things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. Beetles, flies, bees. Hey, tree, welcome. Insects is correct. That is a point for Mike. Please pick your column. Two. All right, Mike, you're getting close. You're done with your technical difficulties for the moment. Well, welcome back. Bonus for 4 in a row, right? Yes, this is if you get 4 in a row, you get a bonus point. You get an extra point. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these three things have in common, I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have shoulder, launching, ink. Yeah, this is a fun little way for bonus points, but I'm also testing something because I want to start doing, I'm going to be switching up the system for entering the Hall of Champions. Pad is correct, just for fun fishing. Please choose your column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just for fun fishing. You got the point. Number 3. Just for fun fishing, we said 2. 1, 2. All right. Remember, guys, you can connect 4 in a row diagonally, vertically, or horizontally. So, oh, that's okay, Patrick. I can see. So it's okay. Pretty mindful, hopefully mindful enough to manage all the things going on. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard and a bonus point on Connect, or a chip on to Connect 4. Hey, Trinity, no problem. That's why I try to stream every day if I can. All right, we have Mastodon, Saber-toothed Tiger, Stegodon. Adios, Trinity. Hope to see you back another time. It is not a dino. Extinct is correct. A saber-toothed tiger is not a dino. Extinct was what was on the card. Yeah, I would have accepted extinct or prehistoric. I would have accepted either of those. All right, Dovid, it looks like you got it. So go ahead and pick your column. Big teeth. That's fair. Four. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these three things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. Hinge, knob, knocker. Hinge, knob, knocker. Door would be correct. Patrick, go ahead and pick your column. And Patrick, welcome to the scoreboard. You are number 6 on the scoreboard. Patrick, you're also currently in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. And it looks like you said 5. I'll have you guys know. Oh, you said 5. Make that thicker. That the opportunity for Connect 4 will not be in every game. Like, for example, this would be really hard to do for Battleship. So we're not going to do it for Battleship. Or at least not right now. Oh, my memory's horrible short term, but it's pretty good long term. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me these three things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have parentheses, period, dash. Put a line under the 6 so it doesn't get confusing with 9. That's a good idea. Thank you, Dovid. I was thinking about doing a dot or something, but a line, I'll do a line. That'll be easier for you guys to see. Punctuation is the correct answer. That's a point for Mike. Punctuation. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. All right. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Thank you guys for the help. 3. We got people all over the world playing Connect 4 right now. We have 6 people playing Connect 4 on one board. We'll see if somebody gets a point, right? Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Fluke, carp, smelt. What? Fluke, carp, smelt. Dovid, I appreciate it. I got a lot of more fun things to add to, hopefully this weekend. I don't want to put too much on my plate. Gotta test some things out. Mike Tones, go ahead and pick your column. And what number are you? 5. Ah. Mike said 2. Yo, Bronny, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Bronny. We're playing. No, Johnny, just please remember not to spam the chat too much. You know, we are trying to, everybody's trying to play, and I've got to also manage everything. You know, sometimes when you guys have really, when we're trying to play, it can be hard for me to keep up a little bit sometimes when there's too much going on. But I mean, you're still free to talk and stuff. Just no, there's no need to lead, bud. Let's stay. We'll have a good time. It's up to you, though. We're gonna move on to another round of Tribon. The first person done with these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have head, belly, tooth. Hey, Tree, welcome back, Johnny. That's your decision. Body, it's not body, it's not hair parts. We have Tree, welcome back. We have head, belly, tooth. Ooh, there's one word that you could combine with all of these words. Head, belly, tooth. You typically take medicine. Head blank, belly blank, tooth blank. The ache is correct. I'll give it to David. Yes, ache is correct. I'm going to make sure that you said it first because I don't want to have to try to dig one of these out. So just give me a second. I'm pretty sure you said it first. All right, David, go ahead and pick your column. All right, David, number 2. David said 3. Ooh, stomping on Mike's 2 in a row right there. Oh no, or at least one of his 2. Mike has so many 2s in a row. Oh my god. I'm gonna be curious who's gonna get the first bonus point if somebody gets it. We'll see. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person, tell me what these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have mast, rudder, deck. All right, that's boat. That is a point for Mike. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. Oh, man, Mike spat that out fast, too. All right, give me a second. Mike, you are at 7 points. You are number 5. Wow. And guys, there's only 35 chips. I'll have you know. There's only 35 chips. So when we hit all 35 chips, it's going to be, it's going to reset. And I think I'm probably going to reset it when somebody gets a Connect 4 as well. All right, moving on to another round of Tribon. Hey, welcome to Sisters World. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. We added a Connect 4 for bonus rounds. We're currently playing Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common, I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have Limbo, Shimmy, Fling. And typos are fine. You guys know. I see a lot of typos from Boat, but that would have been fine. Dance is correct. Mike, pick your column. Oh, my. We got a few games to play today. Mike, you're number 5. Like you said, 2. Again, uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Mike, you're 1 away. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to omit these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Tobin's just saying no. Oh, no. Moving on to Tribon. The first person to omit these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have Clue, Life, Scrabble. Oh, he did block your 3 in a row. Ooh, Mike, pick your column. Mike, pick your column. Mike, you're number 5. I assume I know what column you're going to pick. Yeah, 2. All right, guys. Mike, you got 4 in a row. Do I have a sound for this? What's this sound? That's the subscribe sound. Somebody subscribe. You can have a firework, though. I'll have to come up with a sound for that on the soundboard. Mike, you're getting an extra point. You're at 10. All right, guys. Now I'm conflicted on if I should reset it. That was awesome. All right, cool. I'm conflicted on if I should reset it or keep it. Actually, because I know I'll have to reset it when I get to 35 chips. And so I think I should probably just reset it now. I think. Yeah, otherwise it could be too unfair of a disadvantage for somebody who's already dominating. Because reset. Everybody's saying reset. I was thinking reset. I really want. I'm okay. Thank you guys for your opinion. I really wanted to hear it, so I appreciate that. I haven't planned this part out yet. Give me a second, guys. I don't want this to be a mess. Like I said, developing this live. You guys have seen it here as I'm coming up with it on the spot, kind of. All right, let's see if this will catch all of them. Oh my god. Gotta keep this fluid, right? Oh, that was easy. That was easy. I didn't want it to be a mess, so I was just careful. Awesome. Cool. Don't got to worry about that next time. Precautions, right? Oh, okay. This is great. This is great. Slide it in front of the solid background color. So you just need it. Why don't I move the score over? Is it okay right there, guys? Front of scoreboard. Wait, do you want it in front of the scoreboard? Because I thought before it was in front of the scoreboard. What do you guys think is easier? Let me pop it up and. Guys, I'm so sorry. My short-term memory is not the best. I definitely, you said yes, but I actually just don't remember what I asked. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is real life Snapchat right now, where the messages delete. You know what I mean? Okay. In a semi-full sentence, do you want it in front of the scoreboard or do you not want it in front of the scoreboard? I'm so sorry, guys. My memory, before it was only partially in front of the board. Do you want it fully in front of the board? You want it in front of. Hard to see chips game without solid color. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought somebody said don't have it in front of the scoreboard earlier. That's why I kept getting confused with it. Cool. We'll put it here. We'll see how that goes. I can always play. We can play around with it, see what works better for you guys. All right, cool. We're gonna continue on. I need that. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, yeah, I could see that being better. All right, cool. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have arsenic, cyanide, nicotine. Arsenic, cyanide, nicotine. Nobody actually has it yet. There's a broad term I'm looking for that would put this in here. That would encompass all of these. It is harmful. It's not chemistry. It's not cancer. It's not drugs. There's a... I don't know if I want to give a hint. Hey, welcome back, Bronny. Arsenic, cyanide, nicotine, they are blank. They are blanks. How do I give a hint without giving it away? Poisoning. Poison was correct. I'll give it to poisoning. That's, yes. All right, Patrick, go ahead and pick your column. Before I drop your token, I'm just going to double check that you were the first person to say poison or poisoning. Looks like you were. Okay. All right, you said column 4. You are number 6. Where's a 6 token? Right here. Column 4. What do you guys think of... What do you guys think so far of the Connect 4 edition? This is the very first beta test. In fact, I got home like an hour and a half ago with it. So I've been a little rushed to make it set up, but you like it? All right, perfect. Cool. We're going to continue on. You can't see the S or board. Good. Yeah, I will figure out a solid background that I can use for this. I might just go ahead and change this out. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things. I have a very, very small space to work with for this studio. So there's a lot of trial and error. Also, it's cool. It's like a game within a game. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I've got a very small studio, though, so I still have a lot of things I kind of have to figure out. And I'm kind of just trial and error as I go. But get a stand for it. Yeah, there's a lot of things I have to, because I have to make it look good for you guys. I have to make it, well, accessible for me. And then I know you guys want to see the scoreboard, so I will figure it out. I will figure it out. I'm not going to figure it out right now, though, so we can keep going on with the game, and I'll think about it. Put it on my computer. I actually cannot use my screen for anything right now except for showing you guys the chat, because I have to have my screen mirrored, and I can't have my screen up here at all times while I'm doing other stuff, because I have a lot of personal information on here that I don't want to dox myself with. So, moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person told me these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. I already used 2 laptops. I use 3 screens just to do this. I have this laptop and this one, and then I have, I'm borrowing somebody's laptop. Thankfully, I have the ability to do that just for the soundboard. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person told me that these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. North, south, ski. North, south, ski. Yeah, Patrick, the reason that I'm doing the vertical is actually, it's not slope. The reason that I'm doing the vertical live streams, I would prefer to do the horizontal, but the vertical ones, it's kind of like a semi-newer-ish feature-ish on YouTube, and it'll show it in YouTube Shorts. And so, like, it's the discoverability, I think, is higher streaming this way than it is on Sideways. So that's why I'm trying to do it here. Oh, nobody has it yet. North, south, ski. I'll throw in another one. North, south, ski, dance. Poll is correct as a point for Bronny. Bronny, please pick your column. Bronny, welcome to the scoreboard. You're number 7 on the scoreboard. One day I'll probably do horizontal, but Brawny is a returning champion. You are entered in as red. Patrick, you're still in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. Ski pole. Yeah, those like ski sticks. This is what the card says. I'm actually going to Google it now. What is a ski pole? Yeah, that's the ski sticks. I guess they call ski poles. Yo, Caesar, welcome. Brawny, you said 7. And I have to add your chip. What up, Caesar? We added a bonus game. All right, guys, continuing on to another round of Tribon. First person tell me what these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. Umbilical, extension, vocal. Yeah, Johnny, we'll do, once I finish this card, we can do a couple rounds of that. Types of chords is correct. That's a point for Brawny. Mike, you were a close second. Patrick, close third. Brawny, go ahead and pick your column. Oh. You know, it's funny. I just assumed that you said 7. My bad. But you did say 7, so that worked good. All right. Yep, card is done. We will play Guess That Balloon. First person to correctly guess what I am making within 2 guesses will get a point on the scoreboard. 2 guesses per person, per balloon. I'm only going to read your first 2 guesses. I'm going to completely ignore anything you say past 2 guesses as far as playing Guess That Balloon goes. And it does reset every round. The only reason I say that is because I've said the rule a lot and people still do more than 2 guesses. And this is, I try to keep it fair for newer players as well. So that's why I have done it that way. Yeah, I'd have a lot more if I didn't injure myself. I'm nursing an injury right now. Thanks, Patrick. I'm nursing, and I've been nursing. Well, I've been coming off of sickness and nursing some injuries and stuff as well. I like to work out a few times a day. I usually like. It's just really good for my mental health and stuff. Really good for my mental health. I think it's good for almost anybody's. I don't know. I can't say that. I'm not everybody. I'm only one person. Like, I can be in a funk workout, and I'm in a great mood after that. It's just a good natural source of dopamine and good natural pick-me-up. I can make a guitar. Well, I've made a guitar in the past, but it's been a while since I made a guitar. Hey, Niall, welcome to the live game show where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. Mess up the head. Always mess up the head. All right, guys. First person to guess it. Well, it is a monkey. That is correct. That's a point for Mike. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. All right, guys. Wait, one more round to guess that balloon. One more round to guess that balloon. Two guesses per player per balloon per round. Whoa. That squeak is horrible. All right, guys, it slithers around. Sometimes lays eggs, sometimes live birth. What is it? Most people hate them. Snake is correct. Mike, I'm conflicted because it says I'm conflicted because it says 6. I'm conflicted. It said you retracted a message. However, you've been here long enough, and so I'm gonna trust. Otherwise, Snake would have been your third guess, but I don't know what you retracted, so I can't just make assumptions. So I'm gonna give it to you, and you've been here long enough, and you're. So what is it? Yeah, keeping spam to a minimum is appreciated. Mike, you got the point for the snake. You're number 5, and you want it in column 6. This is a lot to keep track of. I'm glad everything's numbered so easily. All right, guys, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Blurt Might Be Tricky. Now we'll just see what happens. You learn more just by doing and failing. If I have to change something, I will. Can I make a Roblox account? I'll make you so rich. Nope. I don't play video games. Moving on to another round of Blurt, where I read the dictionary definition for, or to Blurt, where I read the dictionary definition for 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out to the players. The first definition, a musical instrument with a long neck and usually having 6 strings that are plucked with the fingers or a pick. The second definition, a period of 100 years. Guitar is correct. Mike, please pick your thing. Column. And you can wait. Century is correct. Mike, pick 2. Ooh. Do me a favor though. Perfect. Exactly what you just did. Putting 6 there twice is exactly what I needed you to do. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Mike with another bonus point. Putting you at 15. Oh, man. Hey, Sasso, welcome. Welcome back, Sasso. Good to see you. We're playing Blurt right now. We're going to do one more. Sasso is the most recent introduction to the Hall of Fame. We have a new addition, Connect 4. You're going to play Connect 4 with people all over the world today. Kind of. Moving on to every time you get a point, you're going to pick a column, and I'm going to drop a chip in there, and this chip is numbered based on how soon you got onto the scoreboard. So there's 7 people. The 7th person is gets a number 7 on the chip. Moving on to another round of Blurt. The first Blurt is where I read the dictionary definition for 2 words. The first person to tell me the correct word for either definition will get a point on the scoreboard. Up to 2 points can be handed out to the players. I've realized I'm not going to do the chips until both points are handed out for Blurt, just to make it easier, so that way you guys don't have to tell me a column, but you're still competing for the second word. So we're going to try that. All right, the first definition, a joint of a finger. The second definition, an area in a desert where there is water and where plants are able to grow. Have a good one, Johnny. Knuckle is correct as a point for Sasso. Sasso, welcome back. Welcome to the scoreboard, Sasso. You're number 8 on the scoreboard. You need to remember that. Well, you don't need to. I can always tell you. Actually, yeah. It'd be helpful if you remember it, if you play long enough. But you really don't. I can always just tell you. Sasso, as a former champion, you are entered in as red. Patrick, you're still in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions, but we're still pretty early into the stream. All right, Oasis is correct. Let me go back. First one to say Oasis was Sasso. Oh, all right, Sasso. So this is how it works. You just got 2 points. So you now get you have to pick 2 columns. I don't know if you've ever played Connect 4 before, but every time you earn a point, you get to drop a chip with your number on it into the Connect 4 board based off the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you get 4 in a row, you get a bonus point and this board gets reset. Your 4 in a row can be up to the side or diagonal. So 4 in a row, horizontal, diagonal, or to the side. You are competing with everyone else. 3 and 4. Awesome. It gets reset every time somebody gets a bonus. Put some extra chips right here. Sasso number 8. And for rounds like this, where multiple points can be handed out, the first person who earned the point, rightfully so, will be able to choose the column first. Just trying to make it fair. Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely break time. I just wanted to finish the round. Sasso, 3 and 4. Awesome, guys. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that, guys. We are at that halftime point of the show where I take a 5-minute break. I'm hoping to be more collected either after the break or by the next stream because I've been just in a rush today, trying to run around. Anyway, how the 5-minute break works is at the sound of the gong, the 5 minutes begins. At the sound of the buzzer, the 5 minutes is over, and I do keep a stopwatch on me to be back in exactly 5 minutes. I'll get started in a second. I gotta set up the sign. I wish I had a bigger studio. I'll get it when I move. I'll hopefully have a bigger, better studio, but that might take a lot longer than I've hoped for, which is okay. Perfect. All right, guys, the break is starting now. Hey, it's Shannon. I host the games and keep score while you play them by commenting. If you would like to support the channel and enter the Hall of Supporters, my Cash App is Shannon1742. My PayPal and Venmo are mindfuldiscovery@yahoo.com. These should be pinned in the comments. If you are interested in any of the games played on this show or the props used, I have affiliate links in the description. I earn a commission for each product bought at no extra cost to you. Another way you could show support is by purchasing my book, Beyond Solitaire, 52 Unique One-Player Games. This is a book on learning the rules for 52 solitaire-type card games with various levels of difficulties, chance, and skill. I wrote detailed instructions for new and experienced players to be able to learn these games, along with setup pictures for examples. Beyond Solitaire, 52 Unique One-Player Games is available on Amazon as a paperback book and on the Kindle store. It is also enrolled in the Kindle Unlimited program. We have a minute left in the break. Who will enter? Welcome back, Parinator. Tonight. We still have a minute left in the break. Take your time, guys. I don't end it early, even if I'm back early. I just want to eat some M&Ms. The three key principles for this game show. We want to be fair. We want to have fun. Girlfriend's gonna play awesome. We want to be friendly. Cool. I love when I personally want to thank this community and everyone in the Hall of Fame for helping build this positive game show experience. We love when couples compete. Friends come compete. Couples compete. Families compete. That one's fun too. You hate your work schedule is starting to put you for evening hours. I want you to know that I hate your work schedule too. Yeah, I hate it too. What do you do for work, Barinator? No, it's not fun. I think it's actually the worst shift to have, to be honest. I've worked all shifts. Especially when I managed a gas station, I really worked all shifts. In the same week, too. I don't know exactly what we do. Isn't that half the jobs anyway? That's funny. That's funny. Oh, my God. I don't know exactly what we do. We just do stuff, man. We just do stuff. Somebody makes money. Some people spend money. Oh, I just hope it's legal. Oh, no, I just knocked over a thing of cards. That's fine. All right, guys. Break is over. I think I did the air horn. I'll do it again now. We're going to move on to Guess That Balloon. Yeah, I think evening shift sucks because, like, by the time you get off, especially now, everything's closed, dude. Like, I really liked overnight shifts. It was actually kind of fun. Where's my... There we go. We're going to go ahead and start off with Guess That Balloon. A couple easy rounds. A couple quick rounds of Guess That Balloon. First person to correct guess that I'm making within 2 guesses will get a point on the scoreboard. Guys, I'm really excited that the Connect 4 is working because I have something else that I wanted to add. If the Connect 4 is going to work, then the other thing should work. I'm going to say should. Can't guarantee till I try. You missed nothing. I'm going to make a different one. They always say that. You missed nothing. I just popped the balloon. Just got back a minute ago. I'm going to make a different one. First person to correctly guess what I'm making within 2 guesses will get a point on the scoreboard. Welcome back, Mike. Mike, how does it feel to be dominating at Connect 4 against people all over the world? What a weird thing you can say now. I think you've only gotten you're the only one to get the bonus points yet on Connect 4. All right, guys, we have it. Here it is. Sensational. Good. Good. It is not a mouse. It is a puppy's close enough. Bronny, go ahead and pick your column. Sensational. I love this channel. You guys are great. You guys are great. All right. Bronny, number 7. Picking column 7. All right. Moving on to another round of Guess That Balloon. First person to correctly guess what I am making will get a point on the scoreboard. Oh, yeah. His ears are way bigger than his body by accident. Oh my god. Oh, his ears are way too big. Oh my god. It is an elephant, though. You guys still got it. Good job. Be back in like 10. Awesome. You must be sneaking in. Yo, what's up, Caesar? Yeah, we're playing Guess That Balloon. Mike, you got it. Bronny, you were a close second. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. Yeah, dude, we do Guess That Balloon. We play it. I think we play it almost every stream. I don't think there's been a stream where we haven't played it at least once. All right, Mike. You are number 5, so you're the 5th person on the scoreboard, so I need a 5 token. You say you got the point. You're going column 6. Awesome. One more round to Guess That Balloon, and we're going to move on to a card game. Caesar, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, guys, we're playing Guess That Balloon. The first person to correct, so guess what I'm making within 2 guesses. We'll get a point on the scoreboard. And if you get a point on the scoreboard, you get to place a chip in the Connect 4 board for a chance to win a bonus point. Alright guys, I'm not going to do the full thing. I'm just going to hold it so you see. Yeah, it's a heart. Great. If I were actually making a heart for somebody, I would be... Mike, you got it. Pick your column. There's ways you can actually make it stay and stuff, but I'm not using the time for that. Mike, you got it. Pick your column. You're number 5. I need a 5 chip. You picked column 6. All right, we're going to move on to another card game. We're going to move on to another card game. We've got a couple people. Not many people are in. That's okay. We're going to keep going anyway. We're going to just keep going. We're going to play Tribon. I hope you guys like Tribon because I bought another version of it today with many more cards. Once we run out of these, then I'll probably be breaking that out. Moving on to Tribon. You love it. Awesome. I really like it too. It's really fun. Tribon is where I give you guys 3 things. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have nitrogen, propane, methane. Gas is correct. Sasso, you had it first. Typos are okay. So, Sasso, you had it first. Sasso, please pick your column. You are number 8. I'm going to need another chip. Two. All right. Continuing on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common, I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have the inner ear, an orchestra, a rock band. The inner ear, an orchestra, a rock band. Canal is not correct. The inner ear, an orchestra, a rock band. Violin is closer than canal. Drum is correct. Sasso, you got it. Mike, you were a close second. Sasso, go ahead and pick your column. One. Sasso, it looks like you just got 4 in a row. Sasso, that means you're getting the bonus point. Congratulations, Sasso. I need a sound for the bonus point. No, that's for when you take the lead for champions, and I like to keep sounds unique. All right, Sasso, good job on the bonus point. Give me a quick second, guys. I need to make a quick note. All right, already back. Yes, good job, good job. All right, cool. So this is working out. This is working out. Cool. Continuing on to another round of Tribon. The first person to come with these 3 things have in common. We'll go to points on the scoreboard. We have stop, wrist, digital. Stop, wrist, digital. Watch is correct. That is a point for Sasso. Pick your column. Bro, why is that one so small? Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have fire, butter, fruit. Am I one that small? No. Fly is correct. That's a point for Mike. Pick your column. And Mike, you are number 5. 6. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard and a chip in the Connect 4 board. Knee, knuckle, elbow. Knee, knuckle, elbow. Joint is correct. That is a point for Mike. Go ahead and pick your column. All right, Mike, number 5. Need a 5 chip. All right, 5. Oh. Perfect. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. don't know if this is U.S. specific. Super Crazy Elmer's. Glue Brands is correct. Point for Mike. Bronny, you were a close second, but Mike, go ahead and pick your column. All right, Mike, number 5. 5 chip. Four. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have Circus, Pup, Lean-To. Circus, Pup, Lean-To. Circus, Pup, Lean-To. Tent is correct. Point for Sasso. Sasso, go ahead and pick your column. 1. I was very confused. I was too. I didn't know a lean-to was considered a tent. And I don't know. I've never heard of a pup tent. Yeah, I did not know a lean-to is considered a tent. Oh, Sasso, sorry, I almost forgot. Sasso, you're number 8. And you picked 1. A lean. I didn't know. Oh, I guess it is a tent. What is a pup tent? Oh, okay. Like practically the same thing. All right. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me these 3 things have in common. We'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have slate, flint, marble. Slate, flint, marble. Rock is close enough. It's stone. Yeah, it's the same thing. All right, Sasso, you got it. Go ahead and pick your column. 1. This one's up for too much interpretation, so we're going to skip that one. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person tell me what these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. Avocado, fig, lemon. Tiebreaker. Avocado, fig, lemon. Fruit is correct. That is a point for Mike. Mike, go ahead. Bronny, you're a close second. Mike, go ahead and pick. You're number 5. Token. Pick your column when you're ready. 7. And that is 4 in a row. Congratulations, Mike. You're getting another point. All right. Good job. Good job. Continuing on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. A bowling balls, golf courses, lifesavers. Yeah, that was a close one. Bowling balls, golf courses, lifesavers. Holes is correct. Hey, Javier, good to see you back. There's a point for Mike. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. Lifesavers is a candy. Yeah, Mike, you got that point, so you pick the column whenever. I'm going to continue on. Oh, should I wait or should I? Ooh, that's a tricky one on how long I should wait. I mean, if you're in the point, you're in the point. But I know sometimes people are going to have to abruptly have to leave, and I can't wait too long before I read the next question, and I'm still trying to figure that out. Did you say 5? Yes, and you are. All right, there we go. I mean, the point will still be yours. I think I might, and it's tricky, right? Because I was going to start reading the next one, waiting while I wait for the answer, but I know some people might want to think about it, or I feel like it might take away from the question. So we're just going to keep it as here, and the flow might change, but that's okay. So moving on to another one. I try, Sasso. I'm sorry. You're good, Mike. We'll figure it out, right? I'll try on it. Trial and error. Sasso, I try not to do anything U.S. specific because a lot of people are not even in the U.S. A lot of the people here. So moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard and can place a token in the Connect 4 board. We have deviled, boiled, poached. Egg is correct. Point for Mike. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. Javier, good to see you back. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Fullback, halfback, tailback. Football is correct as a point from Mike. Brawny, you were a close second. Mike, pick your column. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Escape, delete, shift. Escape, delete, shift. Keys. Keys. They were keys on a computer. PC was pretty close. Hey, Johnny, welcome back. That was pretty close. I'm kind of conflicted on. I try to go for. It's like that's really not that broad and stuff. It's okay. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Sasso. Hey, Felix. Yeah, Sass, I'll go ahead and give it to you. Pick your column, Sasso. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes you guys, there's some guesses on here I have to go close enough with, and that one was pretty close, but it was also still kind of broad. But there's other ones that are way too broad to take. All right, Sasso, you picked 7. All right, moving on to another round of Tribon. Felix Rain, welcome back. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. A, double A, car. Battery is correct. That is a point for Mike. Bronny, you were close second. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. 3. All right, Mike, you just got the bonus point. Good job again. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me Iron Mike. Well done. He's done it again. Moving on to another round of Tribon. See, this is one of these. I don't even know why. Javier is a bit busy today. I'm sure he'll just be in and out if anything. This is one I just don't think that people are going to get. But we're going to try it and we're going to see what happens. First person to tell me what these three things have in common, I'll get a point on the scoreboard. Wheaties, McDonald's, Nike. This is so specific, I just don't think people are going to get it. Wheaties, McDonald's, Nike. Or maybe I truly know nothing about pop culture. It is not brand. Great guess. It's not names. I'm actually going to make sure I put time on the clock because I just don't think people are going to get this one. I really don't think. This is typically one of the, like, a type of question that I will skip. There's actually a lot of questions on Tribon I skip if it's U.S. specific or if it's extremely niche knowledge like this is. All right, I'll read it one more time. Wheaties, McDonald's, Nike. Whoa, Felix! That was close enough, dude. Oh, man, you guys did get a mic with MJ. All right, Felix, I'm going to give it to you. Is it a sponsor of someone? Felix, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. Companies or products that Michael Jordan endorses or does commercials for. Felix, you're close enough on that one. You were close enough on that one. I'm actually going to give it to you, Felix. Good job. And then Mike, you actually said MJ right after that. That was good, guys. That was good. All right, Felix. Let me go ahead and add you. Felix, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome to the scoreboard, Felix. You are number 9 on the scoreboard, and you're currently in second place for entering the Hall of Champions. So here's how the bonus point works, all right? You're number 9 on the scoreboard. So that means I'm going to add a number 9 on these chips. You now get to pick a column on the Connect 4 board from left to right. You should be able to see the numbers, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you connect 4 horizontally, vertically, horizontal, my bad. Horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, if you get 4 in a row, you get a bonus point. Once somebody gets a bonus point, it's reset. You still get your normal point, and this is an opportunity to get a bonus point. Yeah, call me MJ Iron Mike or Mike Jack. So, Felix, go ahead and pick your 7. And, Felix, you are number 9. We have actually had quite a few bonus points already handed out. This is actually working out very well with this Connect 4. Yes, keep the spam to a minimum. Johnny, I actually am not going to be able to watch you live. I have to do something in between the stream that ends in half an hour, and I have to do it before the next one. So I won't be able to tonight, buddy. I'm sorry. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have pick, double team, alley-oop. I might be able to tomorrow. I can't guarantee it. Basketball is correct. Point from Mike. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. Johnny, I have a very, 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 very busy life. And so I try not to make promises, especially for tomorrow. I have a lot of things I'm working on day to day. I'm already behind for today as well. Whoever subscribed, this fireworks is for you. Mike, you chose column 5. Continuing on to another round of Tribon. First person told me that these 3 things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. You wouldn't have known that without alley-oop. I wouldn't have either. Actually, we're going to switch up the game. Ooh. Yeah. We're going to switch up the game. We're going to try this, and we're going to see how it goes. We're going to try it, and we're going to see how it goes. With this. We're going to play Family Feud. How this is going to work, it's going to work like normal, but when I say you got a point, please put your column in the comments, and I will go, hey, Baronator, welcome back. We're going to play Family Feud. 5 points can be handed out. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. When I tell you you got the point for it, please put your column in here. And then I'm going to, from top to bottom, read them. Please only put one number in if you're the one who got the point. And in the exact order that the points were given out, I'm going to put the tokens in the Connect 4. Hey, Maria, welcome back. All right, guys, so moving on to Family Feud. Name something that kids are told to take turns using. Up to 5 points can be handed out to the players. Name something kids are told to take turns using. Hey, D-Money Derek, this is a live game show where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. I'll have you know this is a family-friendly environment. And you, no. Name something kids are told to take turns using. Yeah, same. I think that threw quite a few people off. Yeah, that's why we keep it a fun environment for everyone. Family friendly. Hey Josh, welcome back. Maria, good to have you back. We're going to go ahead and say done. Hit X. Only am taking the answers above when I said done. All right, going to the top. We have bathroom is on here. All right, that is a point for Mike. Go ahead and pick your column. And I'm not going to do that until... Ooh, that's a tricky one. All right, we're just going to keep going. We're going to probably try it 2 ways. This is going to be the way we try it for now. All right, continuing on. We have toys is on here. That's a point for Josh the Great. Josh, we're playing Connect 4. You just got a point. I have to add you to the scoreboard. You're number 10. Welcome to the scoreboard, Josh. You're number 10 on the scoreboard. That's important to know. Now, as a former champion, you're entered in as red. And every time you guys earn a point on... Almost every time you guys earn a point. I'm not going to do it for Battleship. Every time you guys earn a point, you get a chip with a number on it. The number correlates to when you enter the scoreboard. For example, you're number 10, and you get to place it in any of the columns. And if you connect 4 in a row, either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, you get a bonus point. And once a bonus point is awarded, we reset the board. So, Josh, you got a point. Go ahead and pick a column. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get to it after I give out the other 3 points. TV. Ooh, TV should have been on here, but it wasn't. A ball. I would have given that for toy, but toy was already out. TV, room, flush. Yeah, no joke. No joke about that. That was an easy decision. iPad. Oh, wait. Did somebody say... No. Bikes is on here. Felix. Go ahead and pick your column. Oh, Felix, you're now tied for entering the Hall of Champions. Ooh, swing is on here. Felix, that's another one. Go ahead and pick another column. If you guys get to pick 2 in a row, please put them on separate comments. It's just so it's easier for me. Also, Felix, you're now in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions. All right, that was all of them. 4 points were awarded out, it looks like. Can I do 7? You can do 7. All right, so from top to bottom, I believe it was Mike, then Josh, Felix. Awesome. So we have... Mike, you're number 5. Let me get a 5 token. You chose 4. Awesome. Next, Josh, you're number 10. Let me write a token for you real quick. Give me a second. That's probably not a good idea. It's going to do Roman numerals, but I don't need to start switching it up now. Oh, that's a nice marker. Oh, my. I thought it was a permanent marker for a second because it was so nice. I cannot use a permanent marker. All right, Josh, you said 7. All right, Felix, you're number 9. Got any more 9s? All right, no problem. 2 9s. You want them both on number 7. Yo, Gogs, welcome back. Give me a second, guys. I gotta add Felix's points. This will become more fluid, as you guys know. It's just trial and error. You want them both on 7. Ooh, isn't that rough with Josh? Just did you dirty like that. Josh just did you dirty. All right. Continuing on. No, we don't kick people out for losing. We kick people out for being not appropriate in many different ways. Moving on to another round. We're going to move on to another game. You know, that worked good with that, so we're going to probably try that again. All right, up to 4 points can be handed out. Hey, Cooper P, welcome back. Welcome back. The betrayal. All right, moving on to another round of Family Feud. Up to 4 points can be handed out to the players, and up to 4 bonus chips can be added to Connect 4. Name something you might think twice about getting rid of. Only 4 points can be handed out, or up to 4 points. Name something you might think twice about getting rid of. Patrick, welcome back. You lost your lead. I think we found Darinator's girlfriend with a super obvious name. That's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and say done. He said it would be obvious. Holy crap, he was right. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my god. You know what was awesome is I was gonna actually joke and joke about I was gonna mess with him and ask him if he's proposed yet as a joke, but I'm like, nah, that might not be an appropriate joke. But then that's your username, so that's super funny. All right, guys, starting at the top. Welcome to the live game show where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. Barinator loves it. We love Barinator, so thank you so much for joining. Starting at the top, we have Mike Tones. You said car. Car is on here. Mike, go ahead and pick your column. Moving on, we have hair. Ooh, that's a good one, but it's not on here. Keys, no. Picture, car, kids. Name something you might think twice about getting rid of. Well, Mike, what a funny answer. Nope, kids is not on here. House is not on here. It's a good guess, though. I definitely think probably 10 times before that. Shoes. That clothes is on here. That's close enough. Mike, go ahead. Pick another column. Wife. Lover is on here. Gogs, that is a point for you. All right, Gogs, welcome to... I've had you. You're number 11 on the scoreboard. Welcome to the scoreboard, Gogs. You're now competing to enter the Hall of Champions. And Gogs, since you just earned a point, the Connect 4 board is the potential to earn a bonus point. How it works is almost every time you earn a point on this game show, there's some games that won't apply, you get the opportunity to place a chip in here. The chip corresponds to the number that you were added on the board. So you were number 11. So I'm now grabbing a Connect 4 token and adding the number 11 to it. You have to pick your column. They're numbered down here, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you get 4 in a row vertically, 4 in a row horizontally, or 4 in a row diagonally, you get a bonus point, and we reset the board. All right, there's one more point left to give out. Let's see if anybody said it. But yeah, so just say what number, and I'm going to do them in order. I have a good system to be able to remember who got what first. But the chips go in a certain order, and it's the order you earn them in. Dog. Sasso, that's, you got it. Pet is on here. Sasso, go ahead and pick your column. Oh, you made him go cook dinner. Oh, man. He's not happy about it. I'm sure he should be playing. That's okay. We all have responsibilities. All right, Mike, you said 3. Then you said 6. Oh, Mike, you just got it. Mike, you just got the bonus point. But we still play. We still play. All right, Mike. Gogs, you said 6. You're number 11. You were the 11th person in, and you are number 11. It just keeps going. And then I think Sasso. There we go. Sasso. No, Mike, you got the bonus point. But yeah, Mike is doing great. So you guys don't get another chip when you get the bonus point. Sasso, you said 3. Sasso, you're number 8 on here. You said 3. This is going good. All right, great. Good job, Mike. You are doing really good at Connect 4. Good idea, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. This was actually a very basic trial of something that is going to, I have a couple more things I want to try to add later this week. And if this went good, then there was a high likeliness that the other things would go good. If this didn't go good, then the other things were going to be extremely rough. So I'm glad that this is going good so far. Then that means I definitely have some more things to add. So we're going to continue on. We have about 12 minutes before the champion is announced. We're going to read the scores, and I have you guys know that it is very possible that how you enter the Hall of Champions can change. One person will always be added, but it is now possible that in the future it can be different. So, moving on, I'm going to go ahead and read the scores of the previous champions. Previous champions are entered in as red. We have James M with 1, Dovid 4, Just for Fun Fishing Mom 2, Baronator 1, Mike Tones 32, Brawny Lee 3, Sasso 10, Josh the Great 1, and amongst everybody else competing to enter the Hall of Champions, we have Gogs 1, Patrick 2, and Felix in the lead currently with 3. But it's not over till it's over. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. 32. Yes, the high score is currently at 82, set by Javier Goatman. I think Mike had it right before Javi. Mike and Brawny's had it before. There are a few people have had it. Yeah, no, this is good. This is fun. These streams are always 2 hours long. The champion is announced 1 hour and 55 minutes into the stream, unless I have to add more time on for technical issues. We're going to go ahead and move on to Tribond. Tribond is where I read 3 things. The first person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have wrist, shoulder, hip. First person to tell me what wrist, shoulder, hip have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. Mommy of 2, welcome to the live game show where I host and keep score. You play by commenting. Joint was the correct answer. Mike, pick your column. This will get a lot more fluid, guys. It might just take some time, because this is the very first stream that we have tried it. Mike, you're number 5. You said column 4. Moving on to another round of Tribond. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have the soul, the tongue, the laces. Shoe is correct. Shoe is correct. And I could see Shu potentially autocorrecting to show, and W is next to E. So I'm going to give it to the first person who said show. I could see it connecting to autocorrecting. Remember, we do like to be fair. So if I try to be fair by allowing autocorrects and typos. Autocorrect a lot trickier than typos, but I still try to be lenient with that. Gogs, you got it. Pick your column. Try to be as fair as I can, and we're playing on the internet, so there definitely has to be played in a unique way. 6, Gogs, you're number 11. Oh, I gotta get you another chip. You said column 6. All right, continuing on another round. Tribon. Possible future Miss Baronator, you were a close second. We do go off of my screen to break the ties, and if you, I can always pull up my screen and show you guys, because sometimes on people's screens it'll show them they got it first, and it'll show that to many people. So we use my screen to break ties. Moving on to another round of Tribe, and thank you for joining, by the way. Moving on to another round, Tribon. First person to tell me what these 3 things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have bath, paper, dish. Oh, Mike, is this, Mommy of 2? Oh, is this your partner? That is, see, I love that everybody's bringing their families in. This is awesome. I don't know, I'm assuming it's your partner, but I don't actually know. All right, we have, ooh, nobody has it yet. I'll repeat it. That's your partner. Awesome. Welcome, Mommy of 2. Welcome. I'm going to repeat it. Bath, paper, dish. Mommy of 2, welcome. Mike Tones has been in here for a long time, dominating many games, and today dominating the scoreboard and Connect 4. You picked a good dude. Tao was correct. Look at that. We had Mike Tones and Baronator, 2 OGs who come here often, bringing their partners in one session, one day. That's pretty cool. You picked a good dude. Yeah, he can win Connect 4. That's a good father. Come on. What better father quality can you have than winning at Connect 4 against people all over the world? Bear's wife got it first. Let me, oh, thank you. Your name is so long, possible future Miss Baronator, that like, I skipped right over it. I'm so sorry. I'm used to all the answers kind of going like this, and yours went like that. I'm so sorry. You did get it first. Welcome to the scoreboard. You're number 12. Please pick your column. See, and this is why I like the regulars here, because you guys all keep it fair as possible. We all look out for the other players. You have such a long name, but I have to make sure that I spell it right for my record. Possible future Miss Baronator. That's an awesome name. And possible future Miss Baronator, which I'm sure I'll shorten it eventually to Miss Baronator. Looks like this is the first time you're in a point on this game show. So congratulations. I'll be adding your name to the Hall of Fame, where once you enter, you never leave. You are the 176th person to enter the Hall of Fame. I do have to. It would bug me. You would be the first person I didn't put their entire username for. I just do it the first time. Once you're in the Hall of Fame, I usually, like, next time I'll probably just put Miss Baronator. I'll shorten it next time. But for the first time, it's easier for me if I put it all in so I can add it. Now we're playing. You earned a bonus point, so please pick your column, and I will put a chip representing your position on the scoreboard, which is 12. 5. Awesome. We have a few minutes left in the stream. All right, guys, we're going to move on. Moving on to another round. Thank you guys for the honesty. I always appreciate it. That was a good lookout, Mike. I appreciate that. Moving on to another round. Yeah, I'm probably going to shorthand it to Miss Bear in future streams. But the first time I make sure letter for letter it's right for my records. Moving on to another round of Tribon. The first person to tell me what these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have striker, sweeper, goalie. Striker, sweeper, goalie. Football is correct. If you're in the U.S., the answer would have been soccer. If you were outside of the U.S., the answer would be football. We have players here from all over the world. And so I do have to give the answer accordingly. So, Felix, you got it. Please pick your column. Yes, tell him you got your first point. Seven. Felix, you are number 9. We got 7. All right, moving on to another round of Tribon. First person told me these three things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have about 2.5 minutes left. Beanie, bonnet, derby. Beanie, bonnet, derby. Hat is correct. Gogs, go ahead and pick your column. Gogs, you're at 3. Felix, you're at 4. Patrick, 2. Miss Barinator, 1. Gogs, you picked column 6. You're number 11. Gotta add you real quick. Try to keep it fast and fluid. Of course, we have something new. Okay. Moving on to another round of Tribon. First person tell me these three things have in common. I'll get a point on the scoreboard. We have sweat, bathing, 3-piece. Suit is correct. Gogs, go ahead and pick your column. You pick 6. I'm not going to waste... No. I do it right. I don't like to do shorthands. Oh, wow. That's a rough one. And it looks like you got the bonus point. Wow. Which, Gods, also put you in the lead for entering the Hall of Champions as well. We have a minute left. We're going to continue on to another round of Tribon. First person to know what these three things have in common will get a point on the scoreboard. We have feather cut, flat top, fuzz cut. This is a weird one. We have hairdos or haircuts. As fade is a hairdo or haircut, I'm going to not give it to fade and hair. I'm going to give it to haircut. Gogs, you're going to get that. The answer was hairdos or haircuts. Moving on to another round. Tribon, go ahead and pick your column, by the way. We actually, yeah, just go ahead and pick it. We don't have enough time for there to be another one, but you can go ahead and pick it. I still like doing it. This is actually the last round of Tribon. River, savings, piggy. That's about right. River, savings, piggy. Bank is correct. Point for Gogs. Gogs, go ahead and pick your column, even though we're actually out of time. I guess moving forward, I'll probably just not, if I know there's only 2 questions left, I probably, and obviously you can't get it, I'll probably just not do that. 6666. Oh, now I see why whoever said 555 earlier, now I see why they said that. That's funny. I'm going to do it anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. We're out of time. I will be streaming one more time. I will be streaming one more time today, an hour after this one ends. Of course, we still have a few minutes left here. I'm going to have to read the scores and announce the winner, and we'll be entering the Hall of Champions. Man, that... I think we... Well, this went good. Oh, that's not the thing. This went good. We're going to keep this in, and other similar things like this are going to be entering the stream the next week or two, probably this week. So, continuing on, we're going to go ahead and read the scores amongst the former champions. Amongst everybody who's already on the Hall of Fame. Oh, this is rough. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. We have James M. 1, Dovid 4, Just for Fun Fishing Mom 2, Baronator 1, Mike Tones 33, Bronny Lee 3, Sasso 10, Josh the Great 1, and amongst everybody else competing to enter the Hall of Champions, we have Miss Baronator as 1, Patrick 2, Felix 4, and to announce the winner coming in first place with 7 points right down to the wire. It was actually a very close game. Coming in first place, the new champion would be Gogs. I did not make a lot of blues this time, sorry. Congratulations, Gogs, you are the new Felix. That was close. That was a close one. Yeah, Bronny's got his whole squad up here. Gogs F, congratulations. You made the Hall of Champions. Felix, that was close. You had it. You had it till the very end, and that's why I don't try not to hype people up who are in the Hall of Champions or who are in the lead, because I know how many times it's gone down right to the wire. It's also why I'm pretty strict on the time as well, because I can't just be like, yeah, we'll do another 5 minutes. I don't think that's fair, and being fair is really important. I do add time if we need to, but I try to stick to a very certain timetable with the game. That's why we do a 5-minute break, and 1 hour and 55 minutes in, it's announced. Done well for 10 minutes. Felix, you better come back some other time, because I bet you'll get on. And so, congratulations again, Gogs F. You are under the Hall of Champions. And Miss Baronator, you enter the Hall of Fame. Guys, I'll be doing one more stream in roughly 58 minutes from now. Gogs, you are number 53 in the Hall of Champions. I'm going to update that now while I'm here. And possible future Miss Baronator. Ooh. Sorry, technical difficulty. You are number 176 in the Hall of Fame. Huh. Ooh, interesting. All right, now I'm going to catch up with you guys. Eat some M&Ms. I'll hang out for a few minutes. The last stream of the night, I usually hang out a lot longer. But I have to make sure I eat dinner, and especially today I have some stuff to do. Where's Richard at? I'm sure he'll be in on the next one. Sometimes when I stream really early, he misses the first one. Maria, thanks for coming back. I'm going to go to the top right from the top bottom. Maria, how's you typing so fast? Sometimes it's internet connection as well. Very strong coffee. Okay, it can be that as well. I need your speed. That's funny. Thanks, guys. Had a terrible day. Oh, I hope it got a lot better, Gogs. I'm sorry you had a terrible day. And this is another reason why I like to keep this stream friendly, because I understand life can all kick us sometimes, and put us down. And I want people to be able to come here and be lifted up by the other players and by the games and just a fun environment. So I'm glad that you were able to come here, and I hopefully had a better day. Oh, made my night 1 a.m. here. Awesome, dude. Great way to end the night. Bronny, I'll be more active next stream. I'm multitasking at the moment. Good. You get some points on whatever that's called, Connect 4. MO2 holding it down. Oh, Maria, you're also multitasking. You're going to have to come back another time. Get your head in the game and enter that Hall of Champions, which it might be changing how you enter the Hall of Champions soon. We're going to kind of see. Someone who will always enter, but it might not. I'm not going to give any hints yet. You still have to earn it, though. That was tense. That was good. He came, he saw, he conquered. All the way from Edinburgh. Welcome. Where's Edinburgh? That's right, Scotland. Okay, I remember. I think you said earlier. We actually have a few people here from Scotland. I think. I don't want to dox somebody else. That's not my business. You'll be active here, guys. Love the stream. Awesome, Gogs. Awesome. Well, your name will be read next time on the board. Glasgow. Is that also? Oh, that's also Scotland. Wow, we have 3 people in here that were even in this. I think we have 3 people here today that were from Scotland. That's really cool. I'm still going to rub it in that I'm in the Hall of Champs. Welcome back, Baronator. What's time for you, bro? It's 7:05 for me right now. 7:05 or 7:07 or 7:00. Okay, it's around that time. A lot of my clocks are saying different times. So I'll be streaming in between my streams. I do take 1 hour off to make sure I'm eating, and I have to reset everything and stuff. And I'm doing one more stream tonight. It'll be 53 minutes from right now. Yeah, Bronny is number 15 in the Hall of Champions. Baronator is number 16 in the Hall of Champions. Mike, you're number 24 in the Hall of Champions. Yeah, I have everybody's number in the Hall of Champions and Hall of Fame easily accessible if anybody wants to know. I can tell you within seconds. Felix, all right, see you guys in an hour. Awesome. How can I get your notifications? Ooh, I should definitely know that, huh? I think. Wow, I've seen it in thousands of videos. And I actually don't know the. Well, I'm pretty sure you're subscribed. I think there's something to do with the bell icon. I have no clue. I should really know that, guys. I'm so bad at YouTube. I still have so much to learn. I'm so sorry. I don't have the answer for that. I'm gonna Google it real quick. I'll just Google it. I don't need to know everything. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. I don't know where that would be. I do try to stream multiple times a week and multiple times a day if I can as well. Miss Baronator, you'll make the Hall of Champions. Although the stream is slowly getting bigger, so sometimes it's getting harder. Man, it's time to eat. Yeah, but Maria's already been subscribed for a little bit. I think she came in several streams ago, and so I don't know how she can go. Maybe unsubscribe. Gogs, if you give me 1 second, I can actually tell you what time roughly that I'll decide for tomorrow. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and check. I'm probably only gonna do one. I'll do at least one tomorrow at like 5 p.m. probably is. But if you guys check my community post, you will see 2 hours, so roughly 11 p.m. But I only take one. Every single time I've streamed, I've only ever taken 1 hour off in between streams. Same time as this one tomorrow. This stream will start. The stream tomorrow that I'm going to do will start the same time that this stream ended. So whatever time it is for you right now, minus 2 hours and 11 minutes. And that'll be what time I start tomorrow. So yeah, 11. Oh, that's pretty late. YouTube doesn't always notify us. That's why it's important to post in the community ahead of time. Thank you, Mike. I do try to, when I wake up, I do try to make a community post. I try not to do it until the day of, though, because, well, especially because I've been sick lately. I don't think I'm sick anymore. I'm still not 100%, but that's just probably poor diet. Like, I have a bag of M&Ms somewhere. But I have a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes I'm meeting up with people. So I only make the post the day of because I don't want to disappoint you guys. So you hitting the gym, Mega Man? I've been to a gym 2 or 3 times in my entire life. Yep. Not to say I don't work out. I mean, I know what you mean. It's probably the same thing. I actually just work home. I work out from home with like dumbbells, bands, bikes, and calisthenics and stuff. So yeah, I just don't have the time to go to the gym. And I totaled my car a few months ago, so it's been a struggle to get around. But yeah, I always prefer to do it from home because I have a lot of stuff going on, and it's easier for me to just do it from home and save a lot of time. Thanks, Gogs. You guys aren't getting notified every time? That's interesting. I have to look into that. I'll have to take a note on that. But yeah, I do make the post. There's only been, I think, twice in the last 6 weeks I just got on, or twice in the last 4 weeks that I just got on without making a community post. So for the most part, you can count on me making one, and if I make them, those times are going to be accurate. I commit to those times. So, all right, guys, I only have 45 minutes left, and I have to make sure that I eat, and I have to. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I really have to get something done before the next stream. So for anybody new here, which I don't think is too many people, the scores, everything resets between streams. The Battleship board, I know we didn't play it. Everything resets. So it's going to be a completely new game night in 45 minutes from now. I do have to get going because I do have some stuff I got to do. Thank you guys again for a really fun one. Set an alarm. Awesome. I'll be back in 45 minutes for the next game night. Congratulations again, Gogs, for entering the Hall of champions and Miss Baronator for entering the Hall of Fame. And I'll hang out longer after the next one. Bye for now.